JR Bertuccio to the bottom. He lets Beatty go to the top. Beatty's got a wheel out there. He'll try to cross him over. Bertuccio shuts the door. 4 to go. Here comes Beatty with a run. Bertuccio beats him into the corner. He makes contact. He knocks him sideways. Here comes the 5. John Beatty Jr. to the lead. Jack Hanley Jr. John Beatty Jr. JR Bertuccio. Bertuccio did all he could to hold it back. But John Beatty Jr., your defending champion's gonna win.
Well, today, starting up near the front, he had enough time and he made his move there at the end, and he holds on for his first feature event win of the season. And he gets out of the car. A big round of applause, John Beatty Jr.
And starting on the pole, in the MSM Elite Motorsports Elite Sound Studios, number 5, defending modified champion, it's John Beatty Jr.
Looks like he might opt to get that new tire here as he pulls into his stop right here at the entrance of turn number 1. They got the car jacked up and they got a fresh tire in hand here. And it looks like they're going to opt to change that right rear, Steve, the right rear tire on the number 5. So we've seen a mix of right rear, right front thus far for these drivers, through which tire they'd rather have that new, fresh Hoosier tire on the car. But the number 5 making his pit stop and getting that tire a little bit later than the rest of the competition.
All over the back and forth. Dave Bergatti with a problem. Mark Stewart into the back of J.B. Fortin. Here comes Beatty. Beatty to the inside of Fortin.
Where did Beatty come from? Unbelievable.
Beatty minding his business. Here he comes. 6 laps to go. Green flag in the air. Solomito, Beatty. They head down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Solomito and Beatty make slight contact. Here comes Chris Rogers.
Chris Rogers right down to the bottom, looking great.
Solomito gets loose on exit. Rogers right there. He's into him and underneath him. They're 3 wide. Here comes Beatty. Here comes the 0-0. Rogers.
What a crossover.
Solomito back underneath him. Chris Rogers in car 0-0. And John Beatty Jr.
He hangs on to that whole mess.
Here comes the 81. And for the final time, John Beatty Jr. is going to win it. Go ahead.
And this one is for Glenn Dixon. He would have been proud tonight.
He would have loved it. Congratulations. Awesome job. You got some money here tonight, pal.
Yeah, I guess that's a good thing, too.
All right. Takes him. For the news, day goes on with Dave Bergatti. The Coors Light number 98.
Gaddy rubs the wall right here on the front stretch. That leaves Beatty out by himself.
Great start for Beatty. Here comes Hanley now. Hanley started this event from the 17th starting spot. He and CJ Lehman have marched their way through this field.
Lehman's now sitting 4th.
Checkered in the air. It's going to be John Beatty Jr.
I'm truly proud and humbled to be here tonight in this winner's circle and win the championship. This year has been a fantastic year for us. We are very strong out of the gate this year. We won 3 races, had probably an average finish around 4th. That's what happened here tonight. But listen, none of this is possible without the amazing people behind me, my family who's here tonight with me, my wife, my children, Mark Mina, my team, the fans here at Riverhead, everybody involved. It's just Mark brought his family out. Just outstanding. Like I said, I'm proud of my team. I'm proud of myself, and I'm proud of everything we accomplished. On to next season, and we're going to celebrate. We're going to enjoy ourselves tonight.
And finally, not only are these cars beautiful, but they're fast. The teaming up of the driver and his car owner, Mark Mina, has been magical. This driver has always had a title elude him. Now he doesn't only have 1, but he has 2. He started the season on fire. From the back to the front, winning early in the season, Then he and his race team just kept digging. The beautifully prepared MSM Elite Sound Studios number 5 was ready to go to the front every time it hit the raceway. In 2024, he had 15 starts, 3 wins, 6 top 5s, and 13 top 10s. For the second time in their careers together, your 2024 modified champions, car owner Mark Mina and his driver, John Beatty Jr.
Good evening. Good evening, everybody. All right. Ever since I started wearing these, I started winning some races. I'm going to try to keep this short. I know it's been a long night for everybody. I'm truly honored and proud to be here tonight for the second year in a row as your back-to-back modified champion. We started the season out strong. Thank you. We kept a steady pace. We averaged 4th place. Although this season was eventful with the good and the bad, speaking of the bad, Chris Young, nah, I'm just kidding. I owe you one, but that's okay. My team and I had a dominant car that afforded me my second championship. A lot of hard work and dedication has gone into this season and every season. This accomplishment is not something I achieve alone. I would especially like to thank Mark Mina. This year, he really invested in the team. It was seen with the number 5 car that always came to life at the end of a race. I also have to acknowledge all that we have achieved together. Thank you, Mark. Next, I'd like to express my gratitude towards my team. This is not a sport you can win on your own. Each individual brings different skills to the track every week. Your hard work and dedication is not going unnoticed. I'm sure I speak for everyone in this room tonight when I say thank you to Connie Partridge, Tom Gatz, John Elwood, the late Eddie Partridge, God rest his soul, and all of the staff at Riverhead Raceway. Last but not least, I have to thank my family, my wife, my daughter, my friends, my sponsors, my supporters, Dennis from Oval Speed. I wouldn't be standing here without you. I'm truly honored and humbled to be a back-to-back champion. Thank you and have a good night.